Where are we today?
Vredenheim.
Vredenheim Animal Farm and Big Cat Park.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We've always wanted to come here, but we just never got around to it.
And it's not far from home.
No.
It's like 25 kilos.
Yes, yes.
On a farm outside Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful area. Beautiful, yeah.
I would like to thank Retha for arranging our visit today. Vredenheim Animal Farm and Big Cat Park is kindly sponsoring this video for us.
Yes.
Their contact details will be on the screen and in the description below.
Yes.
It's a long walk. I think we better get going.
Yes, and they're feeding the lions at 11, so let's go and have a look.
That's our first port of call.
Yes.
Not only the lions, I think there are other big cats too.
Yes.
Let's go check it out.
Oh, here we go.
Paw prints, animals everywhere. I
Yep.
love it.
It's a beautiful picture.
Yes, probably the manor house.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
Sure.
Look at this. The zebra's drinking wine. Hold on, we have to move.
How cool is that, eh?
These are the cutest bottle holders I've ever seen. The zebra and the elephant are going to be drunk.
Check a giraffe, he's hugging it. Dis doodreg, dankie.
The leopard.
Check a rhino.
How much are these bottle holders?
$8.99.
All the animals. They are the
Wow.
most gorgeous ones I've ever seen.
And the rhino is my favorite animal, so he
Yeah.
The elephant, the zebra, and the rhino.
best-selling. The zebra sells like hotcakes.
Okay.
Where's the monkey? The monkey likes to sit there.
Okay.
Takes a lot of pictures. Yeah.
Is the zebra your best seller? It probably gets the drunkest, that's why. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lots of leopards here.
Yeah.
I see a whole busload of tourists came to see the
Yes.
feeding of the big cats.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's at 11.
Yeah, I never saw them, but I heard that there's quite a lot of them.
Okay. Look at this beautiful pond.
Yes. They've got stunning gardens here.
As you have picnics here.
I can imagine, eh? Sure.
Beautiful. And here we go.
That's the whole pricing system.
So exciting. Hi.
Hi, hi.
Entrance fee to both the animal farm and the big cats are here.
Yes. So we're going to make our way to the big cat enclosure
Yes.
and then just through the pretty garden, eh?
The person in charge there is Kayla, so we
Yes.
will be meeting her shortly.
I love the sound of the birds.
It's beautiful here. When I said, listen, I have a challenge walking long distances, is there a place to sit? She said there are benches all around, and that's true.
More than enough place
Yeah.
to sit down.
Can take a little break. Oh, I love this version of a well, hey? Even with a bucket.
Just love listening to the birds, eh?
Beautiful. This is so peaceful. I'm sure people sit here. Look, they made this a long table.
Yes.
Have wine,
Eat snacks.
juice. I have to mention the juice for folks like me.
Yep. Check those bright purple flowers there.
It's gorgeous.
I must say they've got stunning gardens here. I'm sure over weekends people can come and sit here and have a ball. I got these little leopards you can come and sit underneath. Let me go and get Sonny. She's sitting under a tree somewhere over there. We're just walking and there's a tiger. White tiger.
That's our first glimpse.
Yes.
And my first thought is that their cages are nice and big.
Yeah, look at that, eh? No, we're not dinner or supper
Or lunch.
or breakfast. So you tell me these big cats can't be rehabilitated and put back into the wild anymore?
Yes, we'll ask Kayla more information, but they are all rescues.
Okay.
So they won't survive in the wild. He knows it's feeding time in a few minutes.
Yes. Check him coming closer to us. Wow. Check how he looks at us.
Oh, he is gorgeous.
Yeah. Talking. Hey. Beautiful. Whoa. There's two of them in this enclosure, eh?
That is fantastic.
Let's make our way slowly to the entrance.
Yes. I love it that they have such a big area to roam around in. They're not pacing, do you see? They're
No.
just strolling.
And they know feeding time is close, so that's
Yes.
why they're alert. Welcome to the Big Cats Park.
Now, feeding time is at 11 and 3
Yeah.
daily. Oh,
Much closer now.
yes.
Yo.
Okay, so I've never ever been this close. They know.
Oh, yes, they
the
know.
time is approaching.
Yep.
The
Bengal
size.
tigers.
Bengal tigers. Weight up to 325.
So we just chatted to Kayla. And she's just busy with a tour group at the moment.
It's a tour group from Portugal.
Yeah, fantastic.
They arrived unexpected and they accommodated them, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
They're about to leave now.
Hi there.
Hello.
So she said we can take a walk around. She's just helping them and then she's going to come back and feed them.
She's gone to fetch the food now.
Yes.
I don't want us to check too much out before we start doing the rounds with her.
Yeah. But she said we must take a walk around because I suppose it's going to be busy. She says we can take our time, so let's do it.
Okay,
Let's take a walk up and have a look.
all right. Oh. Leopard, where are you?
Let's check. It doesn't look like there's anybody in this
No.
enclosure, but there's a ball.
We'll ask Kayla about this. Leopard. Is it hiding?
Don't know. Don't see him. But I suppose he'll come out or she will come out. There! No, it's a rock. Maybe when it's feeding time. Oh, yes, the leopard.
He seems sleepy.
Yeah.
I bet not for long. Right next to the vineyards.
Yep.
Look at that specimen.
These are also white.
Do you know what? They're incredibly calm here.
Yes. Not pacing. They're just lying and chilling.
They're loving their rock.
Yes.
See, he's using it as a kind of a pillow. And there's Madam.
Yes, the lady of the house.
Let's go around the corner. You see the gallery of chairs for the feeding.
Yes.
I think there might not be a lot this morning. We picked a quiet Tuesday. The size.
Oi.
Good heavens.
She just told me to keep my distance.
Listen, do you see not a blemish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
She's beautiful though, eh?
The gentleman was born in 2008.
What?
His name is Priester.
Listen to that sound.
That is instinct and we pray.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
She is gorgeous. I'd love to see her and Priester together. I don't see her name.
She's Mrs. Priester.
Did you know the white fur coat color of these lions is caused by a recessive trait which leads to leucism?
What does that mean?
Leucism refers to the partial loss of pigmentation, whereas albinism refers to the complete loss of pigmentation.
Oh, so these aren't 100% white then? So they're loosely white.
I wonder if all white lions don't have leucism instead of albinism. The earliest documented sighting of a wild white lion was in 1938. Currently, there are no accounts of white lions in the wild, as they are only found in captivity worldwide. We should ask Kayla. She worked in Kruger for 5 years.
I find that Kruger is still in the wild, isn't it? Don't you think?
Definitely. Good heavens.
Goodness.
Oh, these are the ones
The normal ones.
we know, the normal color.
Wow.
Is this one looking at the white ones?
The males are chill, it's the females that are hungry, it looks like.
Yeah. The males are super chill. What does it say about these? Tabo was born in 2013. Tandi, 2013. And there's a third one, Savannah, 2013. So they're all 11 years old.
Wow.
I don't see
The third one.
Tandi or Savannah.
And yes, another tiger.
Whoa, massive.
It's also a Bengal tiger. Sure.
Yeah, another color variation, yes.
This is the normal color.
He has a pond to swim in.
Yeah, they love water, eh?
They're globally vulnerable on the IUCN Red List.
Listen, I see Kayla's there. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay,
So you just toss it over?
just toss it over.
Okay.
So my name is Kayla, for those that don't know. I'm going to be the guide today. We're going to start with these two, then move on to our leopards, our lions, and our last tiger, very last. As you can hear, they're ready for their breakfast. So we're going to feed first, then do the talking afterwards. I don't want them to wait very long. They are also getting chicken today, as you can see. Now, if you're uncomfortable seeing this, please let me know at any time. But they are not vegans. Cannot throw over vegetables. They will be extremely mad. So we are going to throw over food. It's not only chickens. Twice a week they also get red meat, which is probably one of their favorite days. But we get 1,500 chickens donated every week from nearby chicken farms, so you can imagine KFC pretty much always on the menu. What's up? Kira? Kira? Now, they are Kira and Fahari. Now, Kira and Fahari are two beautiful white Bengal tigers. They're two sisters, they're twins, and they're only 4 years old.
Wow.
It's amazing to see how large they are, considering that they're only 4 years old. Both of them weigh about 325 kilograms each. They're absolutely massive. But just like two siblings, they also have two completely different personalities. Kira's the one that's laying right behind me over here. She's got a black birthmark just above her nose. That's how we can see the difference between the two. She's also the extrovert of the two sisters and absolutely the troublemaker. She likes to bite her sister on the bum, chase her all around the enclosure. Every single sibling duo always has an or two on between the two, and she's that one. Where Fahari's sitting towards the back there, she's more of an introvert. She likes her own personal space, but when it comes to food, she's the first one to arrive and the most dominant sister. So always need to feed her first, otherwise there will be conflict inside of the enclosure. As you can imagine, that's not something we want inside here. Now, these two are exactly the same species as that orange Bengal tiger that you might have seen walking up and down. Now, as you can also see, there's a little bit of a color difference happening between the two. Now, this is not a different tiger, it's a color variant. These two suffer from a condition called leucism, which is a partial loss of pigmentation, almost like albinism. But an albino tiger would have red eyes and a red nose, and also no stripes. You can see here today they still have stripes, but it's brown instead of black. And then they've got these beautiful icy blue eyes. So they still have some pigmentation left inside of their body that separates them from albinism. Now, I don't know about you, but when you walk down that road, you can already see them from kilometers away. They don't hide very well. And unfortunately, nature has ridden them unsuccessful. The last time that they were even seen in the wild was up to 50 years ago.
No
they are
way.
completely extinct out of the wild. You cannot find them. So having these two here is an absolute amazing blessing for us as well. Now, that being said, all the cats that we're going to see here today were born in captivity. They've never seen the wild before, they've never hunted before, which means we cannot put them back into the wild. They will physically not survive on their own. Hello, good morning. Now, for example, we actually had a gentleman who came in 6 weeks ago. He lives in Johannesburg, and his neighbors have two Siberian tigers chained up in the garage. Wait. Typical sisters wanting to steal each other's feed. Still normal. I've got 3 at home, so I do know how that feels like. We are going to feed her another chicken. What's up?
So Kayla, if you should feed Kira first,
Yeah.
would she try and take Fahari's food away
Absolutely. And then
aggressively?
That noise that you just heard, amplify that with about 5. It is a very different noise, and I do not want conflict in between here, because when they grab each other, I cannot just quickly go inside to grab them out of each other, so we just try and avoid any conflict. So after lots of years of actually looking at their personalities, we've established that Fahari rather just always has to eat first. Now, like I said, we had that gentleman that came in 6 weeks ago. Now, he had 2 Siberian tigers chained up in the garage. Now, I do not condone having tigers as pets. I've got a pit bull at home. He's already a handful. I love him to bits. But I cannot imagine making eggs and bacon and having a tiger walk behind me. It's not something I suggest doing. Now, we also believe that you cannot domesticate a wild animal. I studied animal behavior, and one thing that I learned from it is that you will never know anything about animal behavior. They can change their minds just like humans. I woke up yesterday, decided to have an attitude. The same can happen to an animal as well. So you do not go inside of the cages with our animals. We do not do this here. We have no physical touch with them other than a great relationship through the fence. This is their territory, and I would not disrespect them and actually go inside of that territory. You'll see right towards the side there's a smaller enclosure with a very, very heavy metal trapdoor. It weighs about 60 kilograms. Now we will put them inside there, give them some food to keep them occupied. They're pretty happy going inside. Then we close that door behind them, and that's the only time I open these two doors to go inside for general maintenance, picking up their feces or giving them new toys. These two had a tie that was hanging from that platform over there. They absolutely loved it, but they bit right through the
It's
ropes.
destroyed.
Now it's hanging on the floor, but they absolutely love their toys. Now these two as well, which I absolutely love about tigers, are that they are amazing swimmers. Now you can see here there's lots of mud that actually dried up now. We had a very, very rainy season, the most rain that Cape Town has seen in a very long time. That dam actually overflowed and came running straight into our cat park. We had to close for about a week. I was about waist deep underwater. You can imagine this was an absolute disaster. But for them, it was like Christmas. They were having the best time ever. Tigers can swim 8 kilometers without even taking a break.
Wow.
So they are a lot fitter than I think I would ever be. But it's amazing. Tigers are truly, truly amazing animals. Now they already had their seconds. Now they get fed at 3 p.m. as well, which is another feeding time. Usually in the wild, they can eat up to 50 kilograms worth of meat every 4 days. Now here, our donations are quite small, so we feed them every single day just to maintain their body weight. And after 4 days, it equals up to about 50 kilograms. All these cats go through about 150 kilograms worth of meat per day, so we are very thankful for any donations that actually come our way. Roscoe's in a very playful mood today. That's his new toy. It was hanged up yesterday. It's a Hessian bag filled with hay and catnip. They absolutely go mad for it. It's a different texture, it's a different sound, and that's definitely something he's enjoying at the moment. You see, very lazy.
Oh, look.
Earlier we went past and we thought there was nothing in here, but there was the black leopard.
And it's also Panthera pardus.
Yes.
Black variation. Born in 2015.
Can't even see him there. There we can see him now.
CJ.
Oh, it's very cute. Always curled up. That's a little
gorgeous.
characteristic towards CJ. His tail has never actually gone down. It's always curled up. That's just a little thing for him. Every single leopard is a little bit special, and he's also very special that way. Now I'm going to feed Roscoe on this side first. There is a reason for it. I'm going to explain exactly why. So let's throw in the corner here. Beautiful. Now while he's standing there, I'm going to encourage everyone to look at his fur coat. You'll still see some beautiful black spots shining through. There's also a reason for this one. Beautiful. Now on this side, this beautiful black leopard on this side. Now you heard me correctly, he is still a normal African leopard. He's exactly the same species, like this beautiful leopard on this side. But he suffers from a condition called melanism, which is an overproduction of black pigmentation, which happens in leopards and jaguars. You might have heard about a black jaguar before, but they only come forth in South America. This beautiful leopard still comes forth here in South Africa. It's just a very, very rare condition to have, and lots of people breed them just to get discoloration, and this is where he actually comes from. Now you can see those beautiful spots shining through. Now this condition does not have any medical effects on him. He's still an absolutely healthy leopard, but it does have negatives and positives. He overheats quite quickly in the Somerset West heat. So during the summertime, a lot of our guests actually do not have the opportunity to see him. He's usually hiding underneath the trees, and when he hides exceptionally well. You can imagine if he's sitting in the shade, you can only see those green glowing eyes popping out. Now I'm the first one to say, if I'm walking around at night time and I see green glowing eyes, I promise you I'm running faster than everyone else. But it definitely makes him a lot more successful. They are nocturnal hunters, which means they only hunt during the night time. And putting these two together, you can imagine who's going to be a lot more successful.
Wow.
Now he's also 9 years old, which is still an absolute amazing age. He's still quite young. But being 9, I actually call him the grandpa of the park. He sleeps up to 20 hours a day. He's extremely lazy, but this is common behavior for leopards. In Afrikaans, we actually call them a leopard, which is directly translated lazy horse in English. And I think that's quite accurate as well. In the wild, a leopard will kill an animal in the beginning of the week, keep its carcass up inside of a tree as leftovers, just so that they don't have to hunt for the rest of the week and sleep a little bit longer. So they meal prep, which I find absolutely fascinating. Now, when people come into the cat park, the first thing they say when they see Roscoe is Black Panther. Now, this is absolutely correct. He is still a Black Panther. But a Black Panther is not just one species. It is all the black cats that fall under our Panthera family, especially leopards and jaguars. His scientific name is Panthera pardus. And right there towards the back, we've got Panthera leo, and our tigers, Panthera tigris. So all of them have the word panther in them. If you ever find a black lion, a black tiger, black leopard, black puma, or black jaguar, all of them are considered black panthers. So next time you see a black cat walking down your street, you can scream up Black Panther, see what your neighbors react. Now laying right there towards the back, you can see how well he camouflages, is CJ, our beautiful African leopard. Now CJ, you might have recognized as well, he runs a little bit slower when it comes to his food. He's 14 years old.
No way.
He's one of our grandpas. We are very happy to still have him part of our family. Now, being 14 is absolutely amazing. Like I said, they usually only grow between 12 to 13 years old in the wild, not very old. There's lots of other predators that are larger than them. You've got lions, cheetahs, hyenas, especially a massive problem for them. And they also get arthritis. They stop hunting and they physically starve to death. Now here, that's not going to happen. He gets fed every single day. He's also on arthritis medication. It sounds quite strange. But he's finally running after his food again. He's playing with his toys and he's feeling a lot better. The fact that we can give him that care is absolutely amazing. There's also no competition that's going to happen on the inside. He's pretty happy alone here. Now a lot of people actually ask me, why is he completely alone? And why is there a black mesh that's separating him?
Yes.
Now they are solitary animals. They choose to live alone even in the wild. You would never see two leopards or even two tigers walking together in the wild. If they see each other and it's mating season, they will come together for 4 days. After those 4 days, male and female go their separate ways. If they stay longer with each other, it's going to be like a very unhappy married couple. They are going to fight. They might even kill each other. It is not something we do here. But a cheetah has extremely, extremely long legs. It almost looks unproportionate towards the body. You will instantly know that it is a cheetah. They are the fastest land animals, running a speed of 125 kilometers an hour. A lot of people are surprised when I tell them that the leopards are the slowest cats we're going to see here today, only running a speed of 65 kilometers an hour. I say only, but that's still extremely fast. Now our tiger's in second place, running a speed of 86 kilometers an hour,
Wow.
also extremely fast.
Surprising for its
Surprising,
size.
Very, very surprising. Lots and lots of muscle mass. Now, the most surprising, our lions are the fastest animals we're going to see here today, running a speed of 95 kilometers an hour. So, if I had to choose an animal to run from today, I think I would choose the leopard. But that being said, he can jump 3 meters in the air and leap 6 meters forward without even having a running start. I've also seen them carry up a baby wildebeest up into a tree before, which is about 4 times their body weight. So they are extremely strong animals. Now, just as I said 3 meters, I'm seeing a few heads looking up. I know these fences are not 3 meters high, they're about 2.5, but I promise you are safe. We've got extra horizontal fencing that goes inwards with our leopards, and this does stop them from climbing over. And all these wires that you can see on the inside is electrified. It is not there to hurt them. They can feel the electricity in their whiskers before they even touch the fence. They do know when to walk away. Some of them have never even touched it before. These fences are not there for our safety. Surprisingly, it's just there for their safety. If they jump over, they're not going to come and attack a human. They know about better. They're going to go straight into those pear trees, they're going to get lost, and then human and animal conflict will happen. It's not something we want for them. Now, this is just there for their safety. As I said, they get fed every day, they get their toys every day, they are pretty happy. What we're going to do now, they only weigh 80 kilograms, so they don't eat as much food as our tigers. Roscoe, for example, is also on a diet. He's got a little bit of a slower metabolism, so we also give him toys where we hide the food on the inside just to keep him a little bit more active. He's lost 10 kilograms already. Very, very proud of him. What we're going to do now is we're going to walk straight towards those chairs on the platform. We're going to stand in between those two. We're going to feed all 4 lions next. They're all going to start making a bunch of noise. Please don't be afraid, they cannot jump over. And then for all the family members with kids, if you go right towards that female lioness, the white one, she might jump up on the fence, give you all a heart attack. She's just making sure you're all away.
Kayla, has CJ displayed any signs of arthritis, or is it just preventative?
No, he does have arthritis. He walks a little bit funnier, he walks a little slower.
Oh, in the hip, I
He
suppose, in the
uses all
hip.
his hip movement,
Oh,
so
okay.
He does have arthritis, yeah.
Here you go, CJ. Ooh, oh, aren't you just the most gorgeous thing? CJ's going to his carport.
Yeah.
Can we just not lose sight of these gorgeous mountains surrounding us?
Yep.
Such a beautiful area.
We're fortunate to live here, eh?
We are indeed.
Sounds like a V8.
Klinkt soos 'n bakkie met idol. Dit doen, né? Ek het hom midde gevang. Nee, hy's bietjie uit. Pas op. Okay. I am thinking on playing cricket. I think I'll do.
Yeah, you got a good arm, eh?
Now on this side I've got Priester and Luna. Now Priester and Luna are beautiful white lines. You can see they're definitely a little light in coloration than those two on this side. Now they suffer from the same condition like those two tigers in front, which is that leucism, the partial loss of pigmentation. If I had to look at an albino line, they will have red eyes and a red nose. These two still have a black nose and then these beautiful, beautiful green icy eyes. So they still have some pigmentation left inside of their body. Now Priester, if you look at him, you'll see that especially in his mane, he's a little bit darker in coloration than the female. Now this happens with age. The older that a male lion gets, the more color they have in their mane to show dominance in a pride. If you look next door, you'll see that Tabu has got some black spots in his mane. Again, that happens with age. Now Priester, he's not going to develop those black spots because of his condition, but he is 16 years old. He's the oldest cat that we have here, the very first cat that arrived at Vredenheim, and the reason why the park is open. So we are very happy to still call this old boy part of our family. He still roars every single morning. He still plays around, and all the girls have the googly eyes for him. So for Grandpa, I think he's doing exceptionally well.
Kayla, sorry, how old was he when he arrived?
I'm not entirely sure. He was here before me, so I'm not entirely sure. I do think it's about 3 or 4 years old. Yeah. But he's absolutely incredible. When he roars, the ground literally still starts shaking. There's no sign of actually going soft there. It is still a beautiful sound. Now his wife is only 5 years old. Yes, he goes after the younger ones, and she's doing really well herself. But you can see she's a very, very large female. Now, she's not pregnant at the moment. She's just overweight. She likes to steal Priester's food. Now this usually would never happen in the wild. Usually the male chases the female away, always having to eat first. Then the female eats, and then the cubs, if there are any cubs present. But because he's old, he's not in the mood to chase her away anymore, and she's scoring an extra meal now and then. So she is smart, but unfortunately now she is on a diet for it. She's responding really well to it, so we are very proud of her. Now a big question that I get quite a lot is, do we breed with our cats? Now it is a great question, but we do not. We are completely against breeding in captivity. The possibility of a cub being put back into the wild is extremely small, and we do not want to create more animals that need to live behind cages. Before I fit him in seconds, I'm going to finish my sentence. Now, for example, a cub needs to stay with their mum for 2 years before they get separated. You can imagine if they had to be behind here for 2 years, they cannot physically hunt for themselves, and they will not be put back into the wild. So these two females are the only ones with males. They are on a non-hormonal based birth control. This is 1 injection a year, and this means that they can still mate. They can still go on heat. They just cannot have any babies afterwards. We are going to feed all of them those seconds quickly. They're impatient.
Hey!
He hasn't done that in a while. Still tries. Mama.
You're only getting a chicken leg, drumstick.
Is that for weight control?
That is for weight control, unfortunately. I know. It is very difficult saying no to that face. But when I learned that an animal that is overweight is equally as dangerous as an underweight cat, this is purely just there for health reasons. I know it's difficult saying no to that face, but we do have to do it now and then.
Kayla, on this board we read that there are no white lions in the wild.
Yeah.
So we Kruger fanatics like you,
Yeah.
Kruger is not considered the wild anymore.
Kruger is not entirely considered the wild
Okay.
anymore, no. So the thing with that is, that board definitely needs to be updated, but Kruger is not considered in the wild anymore.
Okay.
It's more of a reserve, it's more
Yes.
little bit, it's not
Yes.
captive bred, but it's still not entirely wild. So you do still find albino lions, you do definitely still find white lions. In the
We
Kruger.
wanted to know about
find them in
Casper.
Martin Pride and
Yes,
Casper and all
yes,
those.
yes.
So you can definitely still find them. The first lion that was actually seen in the wild was in 1938, so absolutely a long time ago. It's not something that was bred by humans, it does still happen actually. Absolutely. Now before we move on, she's standing in a really good spot there. You can look at the tip of her tail. You'll see that it is completely white in coloration. Now this is a massive disadvantage towards them. It should be black in coloration. This tip is used when they're walking through the long grass, so their cubs can still spot them from behind and not get lost. So let's say she was in the wild and she had any cubs, those cubs will most likely get lost, and the main predators are hyenas, an animal that will instantly snatch up a baby lion if they do have the chance. A lot of people think hyenas are only scavengers, but over 90% of their food intake is them hunting for themselves. It's an animal I do not want to face off. We are quickly going to speak about Dabu and Gandhi. Let's go to ask for his thirds. Dabu does get thirds because he is a very large male.
This one eats more than the other ones.
He does, yeah. He's a little bit larger, and as you can see, he's not as he's nice. He's a good weight. Yeah. Now Dandi, done. Dandi does not get another one. She just gets two as well, just like all the other lions. But Tabu and Dandi, Dandi is the female, Tabu is the male. They are both 11 years old, and they are the symbol of love and affection. They cuddle up with each other every single night, making sure both of them are nice and warm. And they also do something called allo grooming. So you can imagine how difficult it has to be to try and lick behind your ear. I've tried many times, cannot do it myself. So they help each other. They lick each other in hard to reach places, and they make sure that they get especially behind the ears to make sure they're well groomed just before the day starts. Tabu as well, you can see that his mane almost looks like he went to the groomers just prior to us coming there. Now we actually go inside there quickly every single day, quickly brushing out his mouth.
I believe you.
No, he does this all on his own. You are a tough crowd. You don't believe me with that one. Now, he's got barbs on his tongue that almost looks like fish hooks. And he licks his mane out for about 45 minutes every single day, getting through that thick hair. Now, this is probably the most dangerous part of the lion. They can finish a whole chicken in 2 minutes' time by just licking it, not even using their teeth at all.
Wow.
They lick the meat straight off the bone, making sure they get every single last bit. And if they catch something like a buffalo or a giraffe in the wild, they will lick off that thick skin just to get to the meat. So let's say to go inside there, and if Thab were to give me a gentle hello lick, he's probably taking my skin off as well, which is another reason we do not go inside. Now, just before we move off as well, a lot of people ask me why are those two together. Now, lions, they are social members of the cat family. They need to stay in groups, otherwise they fall into a depression. So we keep female and male together just so that they do not go into those depressions. But the males, as you can see here, there is mesh in the middle. Males cannot see each other. They are very, very territorial animals. If these two males see each other, they will fight through the fence, electricity or not. What we're going to do now, they've got their thirds and their seconds. He's coming back. We're going to move away quite fast. We're not going to move straight towards that tiger on that side. We're going to feed him his food.
I have one question. Those black spots behind the ears, what are they for?
It's the same as the tail as well. So when they're walking in the long grass or when they're hiding in the long grass, other members of the pride will still be able to spot them. It's like a follow me sign, which is cool. Now this is also great for when they're stalking in the long grass, that another lion is not going to mistake it for food.
Okay.
They're going to know instantly that's a lion name.
Okay. So you say Savannah passed away about a year and a half ago with cancer?
Absolutely. So those types of things still happen in captivity. You cannot always stop that from happening. It happens in the wild as well.
Yeah.
But she was an absolutely amazing lion. But we keep their names on the name boards just as respect for a little longer.
No, of course.
But yeah, she was an absolutely amazing lion. Yeah.
So they were their own little pride, yeah.
Yeah, they were their own little pride, 3 of them. You don't usually find in captivity, you usually only find male and female, usually only 2. So we had a very lucky 3 of them together. Both.
And they got along fine?
Absolutely
That's
fine.
brilliant.
They were really, really amazing together. And here we've got Titan.
Titan.
He's definitely ready for his breakfast. Hi.
I love the noises they make, eh?
He likes to talk. There we go.
Yeah.
What he also likes to do is he likes to test the electricity. So while we're walking here, he might even go and sniff the electricity, make sure that it's on.
Okay.
Yeah, keeps us all on our toes. Titan lets us know where he wants to sit down. What? We'll take those to Titan. Everyone, this is Titan. He's our normal brown Bengal tiger. He's 11 years old and we call him the drama queen of the cat park for many reasons. He loves to make extra noise during feeding time. He also wakes up about an hour and a half earlier, already demanding his food. So he really wants people to think that we don't feed him on a daily basis. But I promise he gets the most food and the most attention out of all the cats. This is purely his personality showing through. Now what I love about tigers is that every single one of them looks completely different. There's not one tiger out there with the exact same stripes, just like humans have our very unique fingerprints. And other than camouflage, it's also there for practical reasons. Those black stripes absorb lots of heat in the winter time. It keeps them nice and warm. And those orange and white stripes are going to keep them nice and cool in the summertime. So it's there for temperature regulation. An amazing thing that I've recognized here in the cat park is that with our lions, I constantly need to spray them with fly retardant. I'm going to do this here today as well. You're more than welcome to it afterwards. But I've never had to do this with the tigers. Flies do not like to land on things that have stripes. This has been seen on zebras as well. So if you're ever in the wild or if you're ever walking around in a sunny day and there's flies around, just consider wearing a striped dress or striped shirt. Hopefully they won't bother you too much. I think you're definitely wearing the best shirt today. Now our lion is going to roar. I'm going to stay quiet for just now. It is a beautiful sound. You don't often hear this in the city. Beautiful. Now what he's actually doing now is he went right towards his back rock, which looks over pretty much the whole farm. He just is basically telling everyone that I just had a kill. Don't come any closer, this is my territory. So he's just marking his territory, and I find that an absolute amazing sound to hear. I can hear that roar all the way from the main gate from Vredenheim when I drive in the morning, and he lets me know he's ready for breakfast.
Brilliant,
I'm
eh?
gonna feed him in seconds.
Babe, that's incredible.
Yes. Crazy, eh?
Now, like I said, Titan is an absolute beautiful animal. Now, you'll also see that when I feed him, he gets quite low towards the ground. Now, this is not because we taught him how to wait or to sit. He's actually stalking in his own way. They are ambush hunters. They stalk their prey from behind, tippy-toeing when they're doing it, and you cannot hear them coming at all. He weighs 335 kilograms. And when I'm cleaning his water bowl, he still stalks me from behind, and I've got no idea that he's there. Quite terrifying to think about. Now, if you are in the wild and a tiger is stalking you from behind, please don't stress. All you have to do is stare him in the eyes and it will run away. Now, the problem with this is I've never tested it out, so please go test it out on your own. Come and let me know if it does well.
That's not great advice. No.
Out in Asia and India, they've actually created a mask that you can put behind your head with two fake eyes on it. If you're then walking through the bush, a tiger might not stalk you from behind. That might not, it's definitely still throwing me off. Over 96% of his population has been eradicated the last 50 years alone. And 96%, if I understand maths correctly, is pretty much all of them. 50 years, not really a long time. So I don't know what the next 50 years holds for these animals. There's about 6 species of tigers and only 4 of them still exist till this day. So we've already lost 2 species due to deforestation and illegal hunting. People kill them for their teeth and their nails to make necklaces, medicines and artificial nails with. Now I come from a Kruger, I worked with an anti-poaching unit for a while, and the same things that I've seen happen to rhinos happen to these animals. But this is why I do these tours. I'm not here to show off the animal. I'm here so that all of you can go home today, knowing that every single one of them here has a different personality. They're not just animals, they're individuals that we need to respect and cherish as much as possible.
Absolutely.
So that our next generations will still see them in the next 50 years to come. He's going to get his last chicken after this. You can use this time to ask any questions that you might have. But thank you so much for joining for the feeding tour. We hope you have safe travels back home as well. There we go. Yeah, great question.
But it's not even eating.
No. So what Titan likes to do is he likes to go right on top of that cement platform, catch birds right out of the air, also having it as a snack, but sometimes he also just hunts his own birds just for the fun of it. Sometimes they will make a little conflict noise, they will make a growl, but the fact that over there, that's a little too close for comfort over there. So we do just separate the lions and the tigers from each other. Yeah. It's his favorite thing in the whole entire world.
How come he loves it so much? That's incredible. Look at him.
All the other animals absolutely hate it, they despise it. Dundee! Dundee likes it as well.
So that's a fly repellent.
It's a fly repellent. Just keep the flies away today. It's going to be very sunny.
Yes.
So we're just going to keep this away. He also likes to lick it. I love it. One more?
Definitely sounds.
I mean, he sounds like one of the big trucks.
Yeah.
He's just a little cat. He's just a little cat.
Yeah.
He gets mad when I stop as well.
Okay.
No! I can't spray the whole bottle on you.
I love it that they don't run when they see us, but when they see Kayla, they come run.
Yes.
So when you want to say hello to a tiger, you blow through your mouth, and she blows back.
No way!
So that's the way they communicate with each other as well. If they walk past each other, they will also do exactly the same, and then also just with people. So they like to do that as well.
Kayla says it's a red-knobbed coot
With the little
with
chicks.
3 chicks. One.
Little chicks.
How cute are they? You might need to get close.
So
They're going to disappear. Look at that chick there.
Right on the leaves.
they're very cute.
So we're done with the big cats now.
That was phenomenal.
Brilliant.
Kayla is incredible.
Yeah.
Her knowledge is insane. Her passion.
Wild.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed the sounds while she was feeding them. It was crazy.
And the animals have huge enclosures.
Yes.
They are here for a reason. They look well. And those who are alone for a
Yes,
reason.
exactly.
So now it's on to the animal farm.
But you've got to stop here first.
First time for a little break.
Yes.
Hi! This is Retha.
Yeah.
Retha de Clercq, she made all the arrangements for today. Retha, we had the most amazing
Fantastic.
time.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah.
We loved it. Thank you so much.
I got something for you guys.
Thank you so much. Look at this.
We thought it was time for a break, so what is this? Oh, we're going to love this.
Snacks.
Thank you. I think we're going to sit here at the pond and
You're more than welcome to sit in the animal farm as well.
can we go through so long?
Can we? Okay. Thanks,
we might
Rita.
decide.
Thanks a
Rita.
million.
Okay, we're at the pond.
Yes.
Let's unpack our goodie bag from Vredenheim.
1691. Can you believe it, eh? That's crazy.
That is 330 years old.
Yeah.
Got the leopard.
Yes.
All right,
Here we go.
we with some chippies.
Chips. Some muffins.
Yes, love it.
Bran muffins.
Yes.
Some droewors. Lekker. 2 bottles of water.
Okay.
Wow. Grape juice.
Vredenheim grape juice.
That's brilliant,
That
eh?
is fantastic.
So it's
That's gonna go
non-alcoholic.
down
That's brilliant, eh? Yeah. Love it.
Yep, absolutely.
And then we've got 2 glasses. That's it.
That is fantastic. Let's enjoy.
It's going to be a nice snack, eh?
Yes. A little picnic
Yes.
here at Vredenheim. We've got our 2 bags of food for the farm animals.
Yes.
We are on our way there now.
Let's go. See, they've got a gemsbok as their logo.
Yes, beautiful.
These,
Isn't
eh?
it?
Sure. Welcome. Always feed with an open hand. Only feed
Alright.
goats, alpaca, sheep and rabbits. Now they said the little pony we mustn't feed because she's on a diet.
Yes,
And the pigs we must just throw the food in, mustn't touch them by their mouths because they bite.
yes. Oh, so they have 2 alpacas.
Yeah. The one used to be here. Well, still is here. Just had an accident this morning.
Yesterday,
Was it yesterday?
broke his leg.
Yeah.
And it has been splintered, so it's in recovery.
Shame. Freak accident.
His name is Stouter. I can't remember this one's name.
No. Doesn't want food. Hey?
All right, well, there's a goat.
Now the goats will always come and chow, eh? He sweeps it in no time, eh?
Goodness gracious me. Yeah, he's big though, babe.
Big goat this, eh?
And
Sure.
beautiful. That's why he has to eat so much. He's big. I have to leave some for the other animals. I love the brown ones. Did you see the chickens?
Yes.
Oh, can you keep this one busy? Oh, this one also
Yeah.
wants. Hold on until I tell you. Oh, cute man. There's more.
Don't want to give it away too quickly. Hey, look at you.
They are so beautiful. Look at their horns.
Yes.
I see they like scratching themselves against the
Fence.
fence. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to check the turkey.
Oh,
There's a lot of little ones as well.
beautiful though. Are they vying for a female's attention?
Yep. They really cater for the children here. Nice play area, eh?
Yeah. All the children from the Big Cat Park who were there with us came here first.
Yes. They've got a nice little cycle track here for the kids to ride around on, eh?
With a little bridge, and it looks like they provide little bicycles too.
Yes.
That's super cool.
Turkeys.
They have that little wagon. I suppose they go for vineyard tours.
Yeah, or game drive.
Oh, this is the pony who's on a diet.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
Hi.
Hey.
I can't. Will it bite me?
No. Hey.
Sorry.
Hello, so you're on a diet, eh?
I wish I could, but I can't.
Check at these two pigs.
This is the life.
Telling you, pot belly is not the word, yeah.
Can I put a few pellets in your pot belly? Are they a healthy size, eh?
Yep, no, they're nice and big.
Especially this one. Look at these flowers. How teeny are they?
Very small, eh? Sure. If you look at my finger, look how small they are.
4 of them can fit onto your nail.
Yeah, tiny, eh? Check the wagons. Wow. These are actually not wagons, these are buggies. Ali coffee events.
I would imagine this must be open over weekends when they're busier.
Yeah, I think so.
They're using the tables now when there are no humans around.
Well, it's theirs.
Absolutely. Very cool place this for kids, eh?
Definitely. That like pinch me, eh?
Oh.
Hey? That's a beautiful rooster.
Beautiful. Love the comb. Oh. Is that a little lamb?
Yes. Oh, look at the little lamb, babes.
Hi. Oh, it's so soft. Hi. You need your strength for your baby. Are you full?
The little lamb.
Oh, baby. But I suppose it only nurses at this
At
point.
this stage, yes.
Shall I empty it? It's only a little
Yes.
bit left. Oh, I'm happy to
Cute,
give it to
eh?
you, my beauty. Oh, look after your baby, eh?
Check. Hi there, hi there.
Coming to nurse.
Yes. Cute.
You love your rooster.
Yo.
Like a beautiful golden colour, isn't he?
Oh, and he's huge.
He'll kick you one with those spurs.
Yes, he will.
And that's a ducky.
Yes.
Oh, and another ducky. A black bunny
Yep.
and a white bunny.
Where's the white one? Oh, there's the white one.
Oh, and two gorgeous tortoises. You know how I feel about tortoises?
Yes. Yeah, they are. leopard tortoises.
The one's got the tiniest hole in the shell.
Yeah.
Or not a hole, an indentation. Hi. We love you so much. It's been a while since I've seen tortoises.
There's another little bunny behind this log.
Oh, right here. 3 bunnies.
The stampede.
That's fantastic, bro. It's a group from Hartenbos on a tour.
Really nice.
This is their first stop.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. Kayla's got her hands full now. How fantastic was this?
Telling you, I really, truly enjoyed today. It was so relaxing and so chill. The animals are in amazing condition and they seem so relaxed.
So well looked after.
Yeah.
I leave here at peace.
Yes.
I am extremely sensitive towards wild animals
Yes.
in captivity.
Yeah.
And today I leave with a happy heart.
Yes, definitely.
No concerns about anything whatsoever.
Exactly. No, it was
No.
fantastic.
Normal entry fee is 125 Rand
Okay.
per adult for the big cats and the animal farm, and 110 for a child. I would like to say thank you very much to Retha de Clercq
Yes,
and Kayla Bloemhoff. They truly made our visit very special.
very special, and they're so friendly and helpful. It was really amazing.
So if you're ever in the Stellenbosch, Cape Town area, pay Vredenheim Animal Farm and Big Cats Park a visit.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next episode.